Hello, welcome to Pink Sunrise Tarot. I'm Sonia and I'm going to be doing a reading on Gemini. Hello, Geminis. Hello to everybody else. Hello to my subscribers. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to jump right into this. For Gemini, please like, share, and subscribe, to my channel. I'm still fairly new. I got quite a few videos out. My videos are timeless. So when I first started, I had certain dates and times, on there, but it's a lot easier to just, put the readings out and just not have them, labeled for any time, because it may resonate now, months after. So just, it's okay to look at the videos, but it's even better to, to hit the like button. That way, the algorithm sends it to a number of people, and they're all able to get the messages and see my work. See my work. So seems like the camera's a little in and out, but hopefully that's not too much of an issue. Okay, a quick shuffle on the cards. I'm not going to get into the names of the cards. I primarily use the Rider-Waite style. I seem to resonate a lot better and could work with those a lot better. I have a multitude of different cards and oracles and motivational and inspirational cards. And over time, I will use them all. But right now, I'm just going to keep it simple. A lot of you guys have requested for me to keep the readings as simple as possible, so that way you guys can understand and follow along with me, which is not a problem. I use, right now I'm using 4 decks. 3 of them are Rider-Waite decks. I don't edit my videos, so you may get a radio check or phone call, bells and whistles, things like that. So hopefully it's not too distracting. If it is, I'll pause the video and pick up right where I left off. So I'll just shuffle these. Oops. Still working on my office. So all my subscribers, I really am trying to get things together. It's been quite a process to get things in order. But I'm doing it slowly but surely. That's all that matters, right? Slowly but surely, as long as you're getting it done. So I'm trying. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got. Okay, this is simple. One more card, please. Sometimes I just pull the cards out, and sometimes the cards just want to speak and just come right out. So let's see if we can get one more. There we go. Okay, Gemini. First card is the Sun. Hopefully you guys can see that's not too dark. The 6 of Swords. The Ace of Cups right in the center. The Moon card. And a 3 of Swords. Okay. Gemini. Okay. In the center, we're starting with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a loving, passionate, movement, but there's a couple of things here that concern me. First, you're starting off with happiness. This is the Sun card, which is the happiest, most vibrant card in the tarot. Symbolizes strength, wisdom, vibrance, youthfulness, that strong, passionate, movement forward away from, chaos, away from drama. Then you have the Six of Swords. That's mentally moving away from turbulent waters, away from difficult situations. So you have the Sun card, which is you're seeking happiness. You have the Six of Swords, which is you're mentally moving away from something. You have the abundant love in the middle. But then there's something that's unseen with the Moon card. You just see it's just like right below the surface. And the moon illuminates, but it doesn't brighten up as the sun. So when you have the moon and the sun together, okay, and you have the cups, the Ace of Cups in the center, and you have the Three of Swords, this is the way this comes off to me, Gemini, is it's kind of like the yin and yang of a love, of a relationship. Being that the Ace of Cups is in the center, that tells me this is a love situation where there's times when it's abundant, it's happy, it's vibrant. Then there's times when you're going through a broken situation, broken heart, things that are unseen. You're wanting to move away from that. So what I'm getting here, Gemini, with these 5 cards is that there's some kind of turbulence in your relationship. Now, before I get into anything more, I just wanted to just let you know that I'm going to clarify with the cards, because I always like to get more information, okay? I don't just read what's here and that's it. I continue to keep going, okay? And then look, right underneath, Gemini, this is you, Gemini, the Lovers. So this is about a relationship, okay? Oh, look at this, it just popped out again. The Three of Swords. And that's popped out on the moon, the Sun card. Let me get some more cards out, Gemini, and let's see what we're working with, okay? This looks like it's a good relationship, but there's something that's unseen that's causing heartbreak. Okay, so let's just see if it's on your end, if it's on their end, or if it's just an outside source that could be affecting you or them. So let's try to get you some more information. And I do my readings very differently. A lot of tarot readers, have their own different styles, their own different ways of doing things. My readings are more or less to just pinpoint and to kind of, give you a little bit of answers, a little bit of insight on what's already present, what's already showing itself, okay? I'm not going to, predict the future or anything like that. What I do is I just give you a little bit more insight of what's going on in your situation for whoever this is resonating for as of right now, okay? And I've gotten a few emails on asking, if I'm going to start doing personal readings, and I intend to, I really do. But just as of right now, I'm not doing any personal readings as of yet. Once I get my office and everything else, situated, then I'll be able to, better accommodate, getting back to my weekly readings, getting back to, start my monthly readings, start little, readings in between the weeks. So as, my office, starts to get closer and closer to being put together. Right now it's just kind of a storage area that my fiance and I and my little one, our son, the 3 of us have been working on removing boxes and bags and putting things in donation. I don't like to throw things away. That's always been my thing. I don't like to throw things away. I always feel like, someone's junk is another person's treasure. So it's like, why, just throw it away when I get, and I don't have, I don't want anybody to pay for it, whatever. It's already like, used stuff. So what I do is I just bring it over to donation bins and just give it to whoever wants it. They can just take it and it's theirs. Gemini, this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. And I'm glad I took I'm doing this. I'm doing it like this. I'm so choked up this evening. I don't know what's going on. See, any? Okay. All right. I think that's good for now. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to have to break this down in certain little segments. I don't know if there's probably multiple Geminis that are going to be able to relate to this. Let's get right into this. Okay, like I showed you earlier, you have the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck, okay? And that is followed by the Three of Pentacles, continuing to work hard on your plan, the things that you set forth, wanting to be noticed, wanting to be seen. But at the same time, the Three of Swords, there's some kind of broken heart. May not necessarily be another person. It just may be, you know, it could clearly be yourself, your indecisiveness, maybe your thoughts. So from what I've seen here, Gemini, it isn't someone else. I'm leaning more towards this is you, being a little indecisive, maybe a little, you know, back and forth with yourself, not understanding exactly what direction to go in at this point. But you keep on looking back at the past, okay? I noticed, you know, with the rest of the cards here that you keep continuing to look back at the past, of the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and it's not beneficial. It's not helping you. It's actually hindering you. That's why I feel that you're making the decision with the Six of Swords here to move out of turbulent waters, to move away from situations that are no longer serving you, okay? You want the Ten of Pentacles. You want that family. You want that loyalty. You want that abundance. You're working on your health. You're working on your foundation. You're working on your tangibles, your materials, things that you can focus on, things that you can, you know, actually reach out and grab and touch. But you have to continue to offer love to yourself. Don't get too distracted with what you could have, what you lost, what you should have, so on and so forth. Focus ultimately on loving yourself, loving the ones that love you, and slowly but surely putting the pieces together, okay? That's going to bring you to your Nine of Cups. That's going to bring you to the ultimate, you know, self-happiness. Nine of Cups is self-happiness, okay? When you receive the Ten of Cups, that's the happiness with the family, and that's where you're heading, okay? That's exactly where you're heading, which leads you right into the Ace of Cups. Okay, and you add that up, that's your 10, and it's beautiful. There's a lot to celebrate, Gemini. You are moving forward, and you're doing things correctly, so keep doing what you're doing, okay? But you have to make sure with the Five of Wands here that you're not getting caught up in drama, you're not getting caught up in conflicts and everything else. And please, with this Page of Wands, do not be selfish. Do not be self-centered. It's not about you. It is about you as an individual, yes. And it's about them also as an individual, okay? But it's also together. You're in this relationship. You're in this partnership. You can't just be me. That's not going to work, Gemini. Okay, you need to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the person that you're with. Let things progress. Let things, you know, just go with the flow. Let things happen naturally. Okay, set a plan. You both set a plan. You both work on it. And ultimately, you're going to reach your goal together. Okay, remember, together. Because if you're just about you, it's the relationship's already ruined. And you have the Moon card here with what's unseen. Like I said, the sun illuminates everything. The moon only illuminates what you need to see. There's a lot of things that you're not able to see, but look at, you have the Sun card again. You want this happiness. You want this partnership. You want to be able to continue the movement forward. It's like you have a plan, Gemini. Keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is right, but you cannot just think about yourself, Gemini. You cannot just think about yourself. In this situation here with the Gemini that relates to this, you're in a relationship, okay? You have your own individual projects. They have their own individual projects, but then you have your projects together. You cannot just want to take, you know, the forefront, take the, you know, the spotlight and just do everything. That's where you're overwhelming yourself. Stick to the plan, both of you guys. Focus on it and move forward. Okay, there's a decision that needs to be made, and that's the decision that needs to be made, is you have to kind of, you know, take yourself out of the limelight and focus it on other people. Focus it on your situation, beneficial to your relationship. the Five of Pentacles. Money is not looking as great as it could be. Okay, maybe they're a little short on their end. Maybe you're a little short on your end. But together, you guys can be going somewhere. Okay, you can't just, oh, well, you don't have enough money, so, you know, we can't do this. Or they don't have enough money, so they can't do this. What monies do you have together? Okay, you got to remember the key word for this reading here, with everything that's here, is together. Okay, not just not just you, not just them. Together, okay? Because that's what's causing a lot of the stress and the anxiety with the Nine of Swords here. A lot of anxiety on both your ends. A lot of anxiety on theirs, a lot of anxiety on yours. And this is stemming from situations of the past. Maybe there's like a past, you know, situation. Maybe there's kids involved. Whatever the case may be, Gemini, you have to focus on the relationship. You seem to be focused more on yourself. What are your needs? What are your desires? How could this benefit you? It's not about you when you're in a relationship. It's about you and that other person, okay? Male, female, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. But what does matter is that you come together, okay? Again, that's the most important word for this reading is together, okay? That's what's causing the breakup. Well, it's not even a breakup, but that's what's causing the uncertainty in the Three of Swords in your life. You got Three of Swords again at the very end, but it's clarified because the Fool card, the journey, you are taking that leap of faith. You do want to move forward. You do want this connection. You do want this relationship, okay? But there's a lot of things that are unseen. Gemini, you have to bring those things up to the forefront. You have to bring them up out of the surface. You need to talk about these issues. Whatever issues are bothering you, whatever issues are hindering you, you have to talk about them. Okay, and you had the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay, this could be, you know, same-sex relationship, male, female, doesn't matter. It's just energy. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause it. It's probably going to come back on again. But like I said, it could be a same-sex relationship where one's a little bit more dominant than the other. Okay, but in this situation, even if one is more dominant than the other, and I'm leaning more towards you, Gemini. You're more dominant in this situation. But don't let your dominancy rule the relationship, okay? Because that makes you kind of like a control freak. You want to control everything. Everything's about you. It's not going to work. And you want this relationship. This relationship is actually really good for you. But, again, together. Okay, you have to be willing to work on things together. If there's something that's bothering you, Gemini, talk about it. Bring it up to the forefront. Write things down. If you're not able to say the things that you need to say, then I suggest you write them down and send a letter, you know, or a text message or something that the other person can kind of get an idea and understand what it is that you're good at communicating, Gemini. You're an air sign. You can communicate it. You may not be able to communicate it correctly or well, but there's so many different ways to communicate things, okay? And it's very small. It's little small things here and there that add up. Don't let them add up to the point where it ruins your relationship, okay? I'll get you some more cards. This is a beautiful relationship here. But I'm definitely getting that's definitely a same-sex relationship, that's for sure. But it doesn't matter. Same-sex, male, female, male and male, female and female. It doesn't matter. Love is love, so. And there's no gender in tarot anyways, just more or less just energies. So. Okay. It's a lot of cards. Okay, sorry about the interruption. Told you, I don't edit my videos, so what's going on right now is what's going on. So. You have the Three of Cups, again, celebrating. Definitely need to celebrate. There's a lot. You have that drive, that power, and that ambition, and that desire to continue to move forwards with the Knight of Wands. And you have the Four of Cups. Continue to offer that love, Gemini. I see more, not to pick on you, Gemini, but I see this more resistance coming from your end, okay? You have to kind of, remember, with the Two of Wands, you see, he's holding the staff. He's got the world in his hand. That someone needs to hold that staff. That relationship that you're in needs to hold that staff. And they also need to be able to hold that. The earth, the globe, or whatever you want to call that in his hand. They want, you know, it's a partnership. He's holding it by himself. He needs someone there. She needs someone there, okay? You're sabotaging yourself. That's exactly what you're doing. I've said that from the very beginning. This is all indecisiveness. This is all, you know, he said, she said, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You have to put that to rest. or you're going to ruin this relationship will eventually be over, okay? This definitely stems from issues of the past. Gemini, you have to talk about the things that you've been through. You have to talk about the things that you want. You have to talk about the things of where you want to head forward. You have to speak about the past, the present, and what you want for the future, okay? What you seem to be doing is you're holding things in. Find a way to release them, rather it be, support group, family, friends. Not all your friends, because you can't trust everybody. I'm going to be very honest with you. You can't trust everybody, but the ones that you do trust are the ones you can talk to. Let things out. Maybe write a journal. Maybe, dear diary to my friend, so on and so forth. Sometimes it's just better to just release things. Even if you have to go out, take a nice long walk and just talk out loud. You know what I mean? That's beneficial. That helps. Continue to offer yourself love with the Page of Cups. And get some more cards for you. This is beautiful, Gemini. It really, really is. Actually, you know what? These cards are... This one wants to pop out. Okay. Let's see what we have. Isn't this beautiful? Listen. Look at the unseen. This is 3 times this card's come out. 3 times. 3 separate decks this card's come out. You have to make sure. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It's just... And I do my readings at nighttime. So I'm obviously, I'm at work. And sometimes it just throws me off when like the radio just like blares out all kinds of stuff. It's like, oh, it just mentally pauses my brain. Okay, back to what I was saying, Gemini. You have the Moon card again, okay? Unseen. And that's come out 3 times. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are unseen you have to bring to the surface. Why? Because it's toxic. It's toxic to you. It's toxic to them. It's toxic to the relationship. You have to bring those things forward, Gemini. You got to talk to them, okay? You have to literally be the King of Wands. Not saying that you have to be a man, or if you're a woman, it doesn't. It's the King of Wands, meaning the most. The King is like the higher, when it comes to the tarot of, the Queen is, a passionate, movement forward, where the King is more of a dominant, forceful movement forward in a positive. They're both positive in the positive direction. Even though you're an air sign, you have to take the bull by the horns and literally just say, you know what? I have to put it all out on the table, talk about the things I need to talk about. If there's something that they're doing that I don't like, I need to mention it. Don't hold things in and wait till they fester and then they blow up and then that's it. It's the end of a good relationship because you couldn't handle talking or, things like that. So look at this relationship has an abundance of emotions. This relationship is really strong and it's really good, Gemini. But again, baby steps, okay? And slow and steady wins the race. I say that in every single one of my videos. Please. I really am always rooting for the strong, and this is a strong relationship. This is a beautiful relationship. But again, it's not going to work if you don't work together. And right now, you're kind of in the little selfish mode. You have to get out of that. Yes, it is about you, but it's also about them. Okay? So with that being said, Gemini, much love. Take care of yourself. Till next time. Bye.